Thanks for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Raynah. My guest is Sal Valadez, Diversity Outreach and Marketing Representative of the Eastern Missouri Laborers District Council and partnership with the St. Cecilia's Health Fair. This is a big deal, this health fair.
Yes, it is. It's part of our portion of our diversity, inclusion, and outreach efforts in Eastern Missouri. The Laborers District Council has had a commitment regarding diversity and inclusion, and they brought me down here about 5 years ago, moved me down from Iowa City, my wife and I, and we're very happy to be in warm St. Louis because as cold as it gets here, it's much, much colder in Iowa.
All right, then I will not complain about those snow flurries
No.
we're going to see tonight.
Just flurries.
You mentioned diversity and inclusion. Break that down. What do you mean by that?
Well, diversity, everybody talks about diversity.
Right.
We celebrate diversity, but I think the true measure of commitment to diversity is inclusion. And that means when you look at your organization, are you being inclusive? Do the numbers hold up? And I'm very proud to belong to an organization that when you come to our meetings, when you look at our membership, from the leadership on down, we are truly inclusive. And we're concerned about the workers. We are concerned about the change in general, but certainly as it affects our construction industry. And two of the drivers of change are the changing demographics and the workforce. And so we are very much aware that Latinos, when we started all of at least my efforts, Latinos make a good portion of the construction industry's workforce. And so we wanted to make sure that we were out in the community, we were forming collaborations, building relationships, so that we could have our doors open and bring people on board who were interested in careers in construction, interested in careers with the laborers, and being inclusive. It meant that we needed to bring everybody in.
What types of things did you do to cause this diversity or this inclusion?
Well, we start from the premise that diversity means everybody. So LGBT, women, veterans, and people from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, the immigrant workforce. And so we're very much aware that St. Louis is diverse. The Bosnians are one of the bigger immigrant communities here in the St. Louis metro area. Latinos are making their presence felt. People from the Middle East, people from all over the world.
Right.
Working with the International Institute and working with the St. Louis Mosaic Project. So we partner, we collaborate. And the reason that we came up with the health fair is that we're concerned for all workers. It has to be a win-win situation. When our workers do well, workers in general and their families do well.
You mentioned the health fair, and I want to talk a lot more about the health fair. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back, let's dive into the health fair and how that relates to your workers and positive things happening on the job site when we come back.
Sure thing.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for more STL Live right after this.